Alright, I was waiting for the noises to die down. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are continuing Final Fantasy XVI, which we started,
I wanted to hear the bot
ago.
say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. See you next month, Magic Beard Man.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Haven't heard that in a few years. I'm surprised the bot could say it. Hello, Synthrio. Good job on spelling that. Hold on. I think my game is muted. Yes, it is. I think we had it around there. Let's try that out. All right. Let's see if I can remember how to play this after a few days away from it. For those watching this in the future, today is Monday, and I haven't played this since Friday morning.
Get him, boy.
I think I still have the basics. Okay, and we have a quest to go to that little village thing over there. I saw two Mukluks the other day. You saw two Mukluks the other day? Oh yeah, so during the intro, Nomer messaged me, and he said, hey, check this out. And he linked me this image here. And apparently he's watching the stream, and the stream shrunk because an ad started to play, and the ad was my stream. So I guess I am my own ads. Nice. Yes, buy that product. Buy that thing. I saw two Mukluks. What a blessed day. Quest destination. Alright, what's this? Will you get revenue? No.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Hi, folks. Hi, Gray Fox. How you doing? I could certainly try. What is Chloe? A cat or something?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Sorry, child. Chloe's probably dead.
That's a lot of field to search.
Can I use my Witcher senses?
Seen her.
Whoop. Misclick. It's a cat. That was never made clear. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. What's this? Have you seen Chloe?
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill.
Filthy creature.
That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Yeah, sorry I'm interrupting you. Sweeping dirt. Holy crap. The audacity of this woman.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're no Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
I hope they're not a corpse. That's a corpse.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Wait, that's Chloe?
What?
Get up now. You've slept
Oh,
long enough.
it's
time to go
a
home.
branded slave.
Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic.
Oh my god.
You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
None of the other Chloe, she gives them all the
Months
same
before
name?
Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl.
What a lovely time to drop by for some Mukluk ASMR.
Yeah, as we're all like freaking shocked by this child's war crimes.
His daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Well, okay then. I think she craves the mines. I think we need to send her to the Frostpunk mines. Alive. I'll be right back. I want to stand in the fire just so you don't get bored. Alright. What is that quest? Oh, I remember what that is. I can't do that one right now. Made a small child cry. Quest complete. The child was basically a murderer. Maybe a manslaughterer. Because murder requires intent.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
If she didn't cry, she'd be a psychopath. Oh, you mean like the previous child we met? That fed branded the wolves?
Expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a dessert?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it
His
that
tone
she
changed
requires
fast.
of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm.
Glad you arrived at a welcoming and friendly village that is totally
look,
not
it's
full
the
of
tree of
psychopaths.
birds.
Yeah.
How are you?
And thank you, Gear Coolest, for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. What does this game remind you of? Shit, I don't know. That little girl needs the Frostpunk mines, though.
However, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
So the guy that we're trying to find basically kept hiring this one, how can I say this? Lady of the Night. And he was a frequent customer of hers. And then signs are pointing to that he might have kidnapped her. He might have developed an unhealthy relationship.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't even get any closer to the village. Get him! Stay down! Over here. It's over. Get him, boy! Get him! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Stay down! Get him, boys! Get them all you've got.
That wolf body still falling in the background. This game looks very similar to The Witcher 3. There's some similarities. It's definitely not exactly the same.
Bodies. A man and a woman.
Oh no, is that the lady you're looking for?
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Maybe these are not the people? Maybe this is like a...
So it is you. Tatienne.
Oh, never mind. Had my hopes up for a second.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no.
So monotone.
I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him.
Ah, the comb was a gift from the dame.
For some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Can you do the, delivering bad news now that you've already done all the work?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Good morning, Mr. Muck. Hello, Mnemonic. How you doing? Oh, I can hold B to fast travel. Let's do that.
If it was a message that needed delivering,
You are still in one piece, I see.
You traveled wearing that?
You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
So she's super dead.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Oh, is he giving her the bloody comb back? Yup.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Quest complete. Crimson Wolf says, it seems like Ragnarok has a lot of performance issues. Steam is going crazy over that. Haven't gotten to Ragnarok yet.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Alright. That's done. Wait, hold on, what? How do I get up there? I guess I can... That quest was talk to a dude, but it said the time wasn't right when I tried to talk to him earlier. So I think I've got to come back there on like a different day or something. Okay, looks like this road leads where I need to go. Was about to buy Ragnarok, but it seems like it's currently unplayable. Feels bad, man. Well, I hope they fix whatever it is then. If it's having performance issues, I might try it on GeForce Now once I get to that game. That's how I'm playing FF16. I couldn't get FF16 to run on my computer. I'm playing it on GeForce Now right now. Hey everyone, happy Monday. Hi, So Bubble. How is GeForce? It's fine. It's perfect actually. I'm having zero latency with the inputs on this game.
On the way.
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Giggity. Did he just use a rock to light another rock? You were just on last night, now you're on again. I stream every single night. I have not missed a day in 6 years. And I also stream on weekday mornings.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start.
Only the
Besides,
second most
I
secure
know
bank
a
vault.
shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. I may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing...
Yeah, chat. If the people in charge of the country know that something is bad, why did they let it stay bad? They wouldn't just do that. Silly.
People of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen.
I wonder if he's gonna turn into the big Zeus thing again here in the middle of town and just like destroy it like Godzilla.
Can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this. Can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
He's like, that has a nice ring
Might
to
at
it.
least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
How are you? How is Final Fantasy? Oh, it's good so far. This is the most time I've ever spent in a Final Fantasy game. But the story and the combat are very enjoyable. So I'm here for it. I had a Patreon patron sponsor me to play 1 day of it, and I liked it enough that I was like, yeah, I'll keep going. So here we are. Oh, I think I actually went to the wrong waypoint. However, while I'm here, I can go see if it is the right time to turn this one in. He's still healing this guy?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
We've been carrying around pocket soup for this guy for like a day. So it's still fresh.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
So these guys basically train until they're broken, and then curse out the medic who tries to put them back together. That's their daily routine.
Well,
oh. Well, I guess I don't have to. I'm like right by her.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Yo, I work here.
Though not my own.
Calm down.
The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
This guy's a hardened fighter, but he's never been around girls. That is his weakness. He knows no idea what to do when they titter. He's like, man, I'll fight Bahamut, but talk to that girl? Gotta go. Let's see. H to open world map. H for map. Okay. Pivotal moment in the story, it says. H for heliport. Heliport.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
Is it gonna fall in the city? Because it's bigger than the city.
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
All three of them basically have demigod